Hi guys, so today I'll be doing kind of what's in my van and kind of the make, model, and just some specs on my van. I had a subscriber ask me about 3 months ago, beginning of the summer, about it. I did the video and somehow deleted all the footage, so I'm going to redo the video. And please excuse like all the stains and the dirtiness and everything of the van. It needs to be detailed really bad. So alright, I'm gonna jump right into the video, and I'll do pros and cons and chat a little bit more after the video. Alright, so here's the front of it, and like I said, I have a 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT, and it's like the little sparkly blue color. So yeah, that's kind of it from the sides and the front. And I'll show you the key. It's just this. My key is actually broken, so I've got it kind of taped up. Jimmy has the new one on his key ring. So yeah, that's kind of both the side doors, and then the trunk unlock lock panic button. So I will start in the front driver's side of the van. So here's the door, and it's got this little pocket up here. This goes down in there. I don't really keep anything in there. There's the buttons, of course, for the side mirrors, to change the side mirrors, front windows, windows in the middle of the van, lock unlock. This is to lock the windows so the kids can't push them up and down. And then this is for the way back far windows. They come out just a little bit. And then we have this little pocket here. I just keep like perfume samples in there when I'm going through magazines. A lot of lip colors are down in here. I keep hair ties, stuff like that. I'll keep a nail file in there. And then this one, I just keep fast food packets in there, pencils, extra straws, sorry about the cars, and a little notepad. So that's all I keep on this side. And then when you come in, I have a little tear on my chair, but this is just up, down. You fix the back of the seat. I've got this little lumbar support button here. This is for lights. This is for the inner dimmers. It's like illuminating lights at the top of the van. You can push that and they'll come on. This is just like the windshield wiper, the back window, emergency, or the brights, headlights, whatever. This is to adjust your foot pedals. And this is your cruise control. The steering wheel. It's a cheap little steering wheel. It's kind of peeling. And then this is adjusting your steering wheel. There's the keyhole. Here's the shifter thingy. I keep a GPS in here. Usually it's not in here. It's in Jimmy's car because he's in sales and he can never find where he's going. So here is that. You can program your garage to the van. We haven't done that because we are leasing this place, so we just have their garage door opener. I will turn on the car and have all this stuff on, but here's just the front plate, or front little screen thing. We did have the Sirius radio for the first 3 years that we had the van. After that, I mean, all the kids really did was listen to Radio Disney, and rather than that, we kind of wasted the channels. A couple of the Christian stations we listened to, but it was like hundreds of stations that we didn't listen to. So I keep a little pin here. There's the air thingies, emergency. I have no idea. I never knew what that was in all of our cars. Here is all the heating and air conditioning, and the rear heating and air conditioning. The DVD player button thing. Then we've got a CD player in there. Once I turn the car on, I can show that. Here's the cup holder. I keep 1/4 in here for Aldi's. And down there is a bunch of sunglasses. We've got 2 outlets right there. I keep my phone charger in one and the GPS in the other. I've been having these here, which are normally not right here. It's just important papers. Since school's about to start, stuff I need to make sure I remember. I keep this little change thing in here. Here's 4 extra cup holders. So you got 4 here, 2 here, 1 in that's technically a cup holder. I just keep that there. There's also, the door is exactly the same on this side, so it's got a cup holder in there as well. And then I just lift this out. So I've got my workout gloves in here. I've got some deodorant. I've got lotion. I've got this little light thingy. Some Advil, Daniel's wallet, some batteries. That's kind of what's in there. We keep the DVD case right here for the movies. And then I'll go on that side to show you what's in there. But before I do that, I'll just show you the upper part here. So this is to open up the side doors. That's for the trunk. I have no idea what that is. I keep an extra pair of my prescription glasses and Jimmy prescription glasses in there. And there is a little mirror here. And then these two lights. So I'll go on that side and we can look in there. So like I mentioned before, this side of the door is exactly the same. I keep nothing in these except for a garbage bag, and I usually do keep an extra garbage bag over there as well. But it's not in there because I just put a bunch of stuff from the van in there and tossed it. So this has this little lift up thing here, and all I keep is this little pink folder in here, and this is from the Dollar Tree. And all it has, let's see, it has my son's little gift certificates from baseball in here. Sean has one. We go to this wilderness resort in Wisconsin Dells a lot, so we keep that in here because this has our points and systems and stuff in there. The tire barn, that's where we got the tires. What else? Hellsberg Diamond, that's where I got my wedding ring, so I keep that in here for when I need to have cleanings and they have to fill out for it. So that's kind of what's in this little pouch here, and that's the only thing that I keep in this little compartment up top. And then we have the regular glove compartment, and that has some prescription sunglasses, and then it has like the manual to the van, and we also keep insurance and registration and all that in there, and a pin. But rather than that, that's it for up here, so we can move to the back. Alright, so here's the back of the van, just the 2 single seats in the middle and then the 3 seats in the back. And then you have above consoles here, and I will go back and show you guys what's in each of those. So these little seats have this little pull out thing. My kids put absolutely nothing in there, so that's empty. Also on both of the sliding doors there are cup holders on there, so one there and then one on that sliding door as well. So here's the front screen when it's open, and then you just push this if you want to put either a DVD. If you want to do a split screen on the television, you can put a DVD, or you can just put your CDs in there. So it's dual, so it does either way. So alright, so the first compartment at the top of the ceiling is, and those lights just mean that the DVD player is on. So you just push that, and there you have the television, you have the remote, and then here you have the air temperature controls, and then you have a set of lights, and then you have this little compartment here that we have the DVD headphones in. Close that, and then the next compartment is the same thing, another set of the DVD headphones, and we have a third pair that we keep up in the front, that front pouch up there, but the problem is I can't find them, so I don't know what the kids did with them. And then you have the rear television. So, and then there was a remote, but when we bought the van, the guy could not find it, so I think the people that had it before us, their kids probably lost it, so no big deal. And then they've got the air vents, of course, 4 of the air vents on the ceiling, and that's pretty much it. So they can watch, the girls can watch a movie back here, the boys can watch a different movie here, and I don't know how that works with split screen in the front. I'm not quite sure, because they really always watch the same movie, but if they ever wanted to, they could split the screen and do it. So yeah. And then back on the side is just 1 cup holder, and then these little small ones in here, 2 cup holders and a little small one. So that's pretty much it. So this is the back of the van looking forward, and yeah, I will go to the trunk. So here's the trunk, and all I keep is just a picnic blanket and Sean's baseball equipment when it's baseball season, and practically that's it, an umbrella, but really that's all we keep back here. Now I'm going to put all the seats down and show you guys the stow and go. So So there's stow and go on this side as well as that side of the van. We don't keep anything in that side, but this side we do, so I'm going to show you guys what's in there. Alright, so here is the stow and go, and you just lift this little thing all the way up. Alright, so for the stow and go, we just keep some of these like lunch bags in here. We take those to the movies, and that's how we split the popcorn. We keep some wipes. I keep a little light in there. Those are light bulbs from when the back lights go out. And then some snacks. We've got jumping cables, and then this is just like a first aid kit, so it's got band-aids, a flashlight, it's got floss, some tissue, and then we keep under that some twine for if we have to haul anything. So very basic and simple. In the winter time I do keep water in here because they stay nice and cold, but rather than that, that's pretty much it in the stow and go. Alright, so I'm putting down the seats in the stow and go so you guys can see how it looks with all the seats down, but I want to show you how this works. So it's numbered, so all you do is push 1, and then you pull 2, and you pull 3 down into the floor. And I did that with one hand, just holding the camera and doing that. So that's what it looks like with everything, all the seats laid down into the ground. Also, I wanted to mention what we normally do for a garbage can is we just hook a bag onto both of the seats, and we keep that there, and it's easy for everybody to throw their stuff away. And then also one more little thing we have is these little outlets, and another power outlet, and then a regular, I don't know what these are called, regular outlet. So these do work if you want to do like some type of gaming system. You can use that for this. We've taken, when we had our original Wii, we've taken that on vacation with us before. So I'm going to lift the seat back up, and all you do is just pull it, lift that up, and you just grab the chair, and then it pulls all the way back up. And then I'm going to put the rest of the stuff back in there. But that's how quick and simple it is. And the button to close the trunk is right in this left side of the little wall here. So the van with the windows down, if you can see it. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. You can stay tuned if you want to hear my own personal pros and cons to the van. Hope you enjoyed the video, and right now I'm just going to talk a little bit about my pros and cons about the van, and also why I guess we picked the van. So first of all, if I had to pick a van and money was not an option, I would choose 1, the Honda Odyssey, or 2, the Toyota Sienna. Those get great reviews, and I just think they're overall great vans, and they last a super long time. But one of the cons of us purchasing one of those is it's really expensive for our family, with only having my husband working. So we had to look at vans that were cost effective for our family, but still the type of van that we wanted and reliable and stuff like that. So we looked around and stuff like that, and we ended up finding the Dodge. And we had a previous Dodge before this that we had for a really long time, and so we just decided, you know what, let's just stick with the Dodges. They've always been in our price range, they've always done us good, so let's just do that. So that's why we picked it. But if I had a choice in a family truck, car, van, whatever, I would probably choose some type of suburban, extra long suburban, just because, you know, your kids are small, but then they grow up and they have friends, and all the friends want to get in the car, and it's like the vans are small at that point. So it's like, you know, you have 2 boys and then their friends, you have your girls in there. It just gets really crowded really easily. So if I had the option and money was not a problem, and I did not have to choose minivans, I would choose a Suburban that came with a lifetime of free gas, because I have heard about some horror stories with people buying Suburbans and having to sell or trade them in because they couldn't afford the gas on them. So if it came with like lifetime free gas, then I definitely would buy a Suburban. But yeah, so, and then of course my own personal, I don't know if you guys even care about this, but my own personal vehicle, like no kids would be allowed, would be a huge monster truck. I love huge big trucks with the silver tail piping exhausts on them that are super loud. The tires are huge with beautiful rims on them, and they just annoy everybody that's sitting at the stoplight when they pull off. Yeah, that's my kind of car. So So yeah, so back to the video. So with the van, some pros is the cost of it. It's great cost for a family that is large and that needs a vehicle to accommodate. Also, the kids enjoy the entertainment system in the car, and I think is great as well. I actually, when we were looking for vans, I wanted no electronic anything. Our van prior to this was very basic, and I enjoyed that because I didn't have to worry about anything really breaking. This one, we've had some issues with the sliding doors, so that's a con. The right sliding door, which is the door we use to let the kids out and pick them up from school, so 9 months of opening, closing, all opening, closing every single day, can be a bit much. So I think that, let me let the bus pass. So I think the sliding door issue with this van, I don't know anybody else that has a Dodge that have had the same issue, but my kids are rough. My boys are rough on everything, so it could just be the boys roughing it up and slamming the door and opening it and not doing what they need to do, getting pennies and candy and stuff stuck down in there. But that's one of the things. Another thing, unfortunately, is I feel like the inside was made super cheap. The van we had before this, what was it, a 2002 Dodge Grand Caravan? I think so. That van was wide in the back for one. We were able to move couches. We've moved king beds in that van. Like, that van was awesome. It was very basic. You had to open the doors yourself. You had to roll the windows. I mean, everything was so super basic in there. But this one, it feels cheap. Like, I've had a couple different pieces, plasticky pieces, fall off, and I'm thinking, seriously? So, and that's the 2008. It could, you know, if you're getting something new, 2014 or 15, I'm pretty sure they've probably changed that, because the 2008 is when they changed the look of the van. So they probably were trying to save a little bit of money, and it ended up kind of going south, because I feel like it is cheaply made in the inside. But that's just the 08s. I mean, the newer models could be completely different, and that's my van. It could be just my van, you know, and my kids. What else? We've taken it on plenty of vacations. We've got the stow and go. We store a lot of stuff in there when we go on longer vacations. We've got the roof rack, so you can put anything. If you've got one of those things, you can put that up there and travel with it. We've gone as far from Illinois to Disney. We've gone to would be all the way up to probably Minneapolis, when we went to the Mall of America. I think that's the farthest north we've gone in it. But as far as trips, I would say 17 hours there and back when we went to Disney in the van. No problems at all. Even when we went up, I think the Mall of America was about 9 hours there and back. And then we go to the Dells quite a bit. That's only about 4 or 5 hours or so. So it's done great. I've gone up to see my mom. No issues on the highway. We've had no problems. The tires seem like they wear down a lot, but it could be because of the brand we're buying. But overall, it's a great van for a great price if you are on a budget and you want to stick into that budget. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions, you can leave them in the comments, and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.